Hey there, Taurus, Sun, Taurus, Moon, Taurus, Rising. Welcome to your Astro Dice reading. So you have the 4th house. This is nurturing, mothering energy. It also could literally be around the home. It could be around your family. We've got Gemini energy, choice decision making. Sometimes it's about the lovers, but we currently have Jupiter and Venus, your ruling planet of Venus, getting ready to move into Gemini, which is really going to kind of amp up this energy for you. If you are a Taurus rising, it is your 2nd house of finances. And self-worth and self-value and self-esteem. We have Mars. And Mars is getting ready to come into your sign. That is energy of vitality, of taking action. We've got a unicorn. We've got magic of the unicorn. We've got the transformative energy here of the butterfly. We've got a crawfish, which is like Scorpio energy coming through. Scorpio is across the zodiac from you, so it kind of balances your energy. And on top of that, Mars co-rules that with Pluto, and so you have that energy going on. And then we've got the monkey, which is about remembering to have fun and enjoy life. We've got a fish. This fish is completely, we got one that's just bones, but this fish is fully fished out here. It's got all the scales. This is abundance. And you are busy. We have got a octopus, but this octopus's legs are going everywhere. He's not swimming forward. He looks like he's got his hands in a lot of different things at the same time. So trying to manage a lot of different aspects. Wow, a lot of swords. A lot on your mind. It might be what the octopus is about. All right. So overall energy we have is temperance. She is in the yoga position of the tree pose, which is about finding balance, coming to center. And so there is a real need for you to figure out how to center yourself, because all the stuff you're doing, this busyness, that butterfly is about transforming. And there's a magical quality with that going on with that unicorn there. And we have, that abundance coming in, and we have balance here of the 6 of Pentacles, balance here of the 6 of Swords. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't mean to go quiet, but I was trying to hear what they were saying here. In the area of what's to transform, you've got the Devil. The Devil is always a reminder that we have the power to move away from, to choose how to direct our actions, so we're never really stuck. We just sometimes feel like if we also get very obsessed about something and head off down a path that is not necessarily in our best interest. It's almost like it's so easy. Why wouldn't you do that? Look, oh my gosh, like it can create a problem, and so there is a need to figure out how to heal, I think, from a situation that you got yourself into. The 6 of Swords here, that full moon. So we just had a full moon in Sagittarius as you're watching this. The day before you're watching this, it happened on Thursday the 23rd. And this full moon here, I think really is going to create a lot of energetic movement for a lot of people. And with Mars, Mars is about moving. So you might be physically moving, like that house of home. You might be moving to a location that is better for you. The sun is in Gemini, and so during Gemini season, you might be actually making this move. That would be until the solstice on the 21st or the 20th. I've lost track of June. And maybe that's why you got so much going on, because there's this moving forward. In the energy of resources, though, there's a nice flow of energy. Energy should always come in and move on, right? We shouldn't be sitting there and hoarding it and afraid of loss, and you are not in that energy. I love this. You look like you feel very abundant. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. It's like giving and receiving in balance. You know you have enough for yourself, and you have enough to give to others. And you're Taurus. Why wouldn't you feel that way? And if you're a Taurus that doesn't feel that way, this is a matter of understanding the power of creation that is when you focus on something, Taurus, when you set your mind on something and you start taking those action steps toward it, it actually comes in. So if you are focusing on not having enough and you're living in fear, this double, that could be why you don't feel as abundant as everybody always says Tauruses are. Tauruses manifest and create what they focus on. So if you focus on the abundance of whatever it is that you're seeking, you will manifest it. And if you're focusing on the lack, feeling jealous, feeling like other people always have stuff that you want or whatever, that is what you're going to manifest. And this energy that we're currently in is very highly fertile manifestation ground to be in. So in the area of the obstacle to overcome, there's either a need for clarity. Do you need clarity? You do need clarity. Okay. You're seeking clarity and wisdom. And so here we have the Queen of Swords here. But in the heart space, moving forward, we have the King of Swords. And so the King of Swords, though, he's using the Book of Wisdom here. And she is... all of the scrolls are closed. She has her pen in hand, but the scrolls are closed. Here, the book is open. You know what you need to do. You have the knowledge. You have the wisdom. It is a matter of getting into the book of your own knowledge and wisdom in order to know what it is that you need to do to move things forward. And because it's in the heart space, and so he's got the book open and the sword's pointing to it. I want to show you something. So, any book, you could do this with any book. If you're like, where do I start? Just open up a book. You run your fingers down, find a spot. It says, it is exciting to think there are many ways we might recreate ourselves, our lives to move forward, to move towards a larger life without chaos or loss. Some writers have suggested that it is mostly a weakness in the muscle of our imagination that keeps us from being and doing all that we can be. There are other very practical reasons why we don't or can't do certain things we'd like to do, and I'm sure you are reminding yourself of these things as you read this now, but consider this. It's true that change and recreation are easier said than done. But what you believe about yourself, what you believe to be true, is always the truth. So if you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. You have the card of power. Did you see what happened there? I just want you to understand. That's a book. Well, I have a lot of astrology books over here, but that totally related to this. You can do that with any book. You can do it with a textbook. You can do it with a children's book. You can do it with any book. If you ask Spirit to bring you a message, you pick up a book and you just flip it open to wherever they say, you run your finger down till it feels right, and that's it. There is a message there. It was so funny when I was growing up, my mom used to tell me that about the Bible. And it does. It works in the Bible too. It works in any book. It's all just Spirit bringing you messages. I'm driving down a road one day, and I look up, and the billboard is a big billboard of Jesus, and it says, "Are you on the right road?" And I thought, I've never seen that before, and I'm like, oh crap, I missed my turn. I wasn't on the right road. So I had to turn around and go back. So it works. So I feel like the knowledge and the information you need, it's easy enough to find. It's inside of you, or it's in some kind of a written form that you can access. So keep that in mind. What's been draining your energy? We have the Three of Cups. I feel as though, this is funny because it's the maiden, the mother, and the wise one. I almost feel like though there's accessing all the knowledge and the wisdom and your emotion, accessing your emotional wisdom. You haven't been trying to do that. Because here, the key to the situation is this Queen of Cups. She's very pregnant, and she's definitely aware. She's scrying into, she's taken this big shell and she's stuck it in the water and she's pulled it up. The waters of the emotions, and she's peering into the emotions to figure out what it is. So what in the heart space resonates with you? So there is this balance, right, of moving things forward. It's emotional and it's practical. It's at the same time. And I have a feeling you're kind of up against it right now. We have the Seven of Wands here in the action of the current moment. Mars says, stand up for what you want. Have the courage of your own convictions to do what it is that you want to do. Gemini energy is also often about the choice and the decision that you make. And the energy going out of this reading is the Page of Cups. Page of Wands. It's picking a path. Is everybody going to be on board with your choices? No. And I just want to say, who the hell cares? What is right for you? What is right for you? And so that Scorpio energy of being able to get into the murky waters a little bit of your soul and figuring out what it is that is important to you. And then picking a path and creating the transformation in your life that you want by stepping into your own personal power. It says, I am a radiant, glorious, powerful being. You have the card of awakening and right action. Seven of Wands, right action. There's a word I don't know how to say, but it says it literally means let everything that wants to go, go. Why are you hanging on to things in your life that you don't need? Let it flow in, let it flow out. And everything that wants to come will come. There is a real releasing of control, finding the balance, centering yourself. And then we have the card of awakening. Awakening from your spiritual, awake me from my life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense, thoughts and feelings. They both are important. They both are important. All right, Taurus. I have another story I want to share, but I'll give it a second here. Join me on Facebook. The link is right there. I do the astrology every day and I pull cards. It really helps you understand the energy of the day, so it's easier to be in flow. Love to see you over there. If you're a member of my group, I'm sure to say hi. But and you leave a comment here, then you're in the drawing for a free reading. And why not? You'll probably get it because you're abundant. So this awakening card just kind of reminds me of this time I went to my old parish. I was struggling with my spiritual awakening, and I was born and raised Catholic by someone who had spent time in the convent, so it was like being raised by a nun, and it was really hard for me to release that and let it go and allow myself to move into the new energy of what was awakening inside of me. And I was there at Mass on Good Shepherd Sunday, and the pastor said, Jesus is the good shepherd, but are you a good sheep? And I thought, oh my God, it was like someone poured boiling hot oil on me. I had to sit there because I'm with all my friends. I don't want to just get up and disrupt everybody, but it was the last time I was at Mass. I thought, no, if you need me to be a sheep, then I'm not in the right place. I'm way too independent for that. And you are being invited to not be a sheep in your life anymore, to not be what other people want. I just heard, don't be somebody else's goat. I know that goat now means greatest of all times. It's not what it didn't used to always mean that. So here we got this goat, or the sheep right here. You don't have to follow someone else's path. You need to follow your own. Page of Wands. Follow your own path. The one that brings you joy, the one that brings you happiness. That is all you are supposed to be doing with your life. Alright, so I wish you a lot of success with that course. I will see you again soon. I hope I see you over on Facebook.